My name is Tyler, and today we'll be reading Scooby-Doo and the Scary Snowman by Mariah Balaban. Scooby and the gang were going on a ski trip. "Golly, there's something for all of us at Von Schnee's Winter Wonderland," exclaimed Velma. "Skiing, ice skating, snowboarding. Let's not forget smorgasbords," Shaggy interrupted. "Smorgasbords?" Scooby asked. "Yeah, good buddy, like, that's Swedish for eat everything in sight." Finally, the gang arrived at Von Schnee's Winter Wonderland. The ski lodge was warm and cozy. "Golly, look, there's Jack Frostfield," exclaimed Velma, "the Olympic ski jumper and owner of the mega ski resort chain Alpine Jacks. It looks like he's talking to Von Schnee's, the owner of the place," said Fred. "It sounds like they're having an argument," said Daphne. "You sell your rinky-dink resort to me if you know what's good for you," Jack Frostfield muttered as he stormed away. The gang wanted to figure out what was going on. Lars Von Schnee explained to the gang that Jack Frostfield wanted to buy the Von Schnee family business and expand the Alpine Jack empire. "And we'd be fools not to take this offer," exclaimed his brother Olaf. "Olaf and I don't see eye to eye on this," said Lars. "The ski resort means the world to me. Olaf doesn't even know how to ski." "Let's talk about this later. It's almost time for the snowman building contest," Olaf said as he checked his pocket watch and walked off. "Kids, I'd be honored if you'd be my guests. Why don't you take those tickets for the contest and these coupons for the snack bar?" offered Lars. "Like, who needs a smorgasbord when you've got a snack bar?" joked Shaggy. Soon the snow was flying. The contestants built snowmen with amazing speed. "The snowmen are all so realistic," said Daphne. "Why, that one in the distance looks like it's moving on its own." "Yikes!" exclaimed Shaggy. "Like, that's one scary snowman." Suddenly, a fierce wind started to blow. "Skiers, stay off the slopes or else. The weather report calls for dangerous snowstorms," growled the scary snowman. "Jeepers," said Daphne. "That overgrown snowball just started a blizzard." "And you guys say that I'm flaky," said Shaggy. "Like, let's get out of here." When the snow had settled, the gang found Lars Von Schnee. "That snowman is going to ruin me," he wailed. "I may as well sell my resort to Jack Frostfield while he still wants to buy." "Don't worry," said Velma. "Mystery Inc. will get to the bottom of this cold caper." The gang decided to split up and look for clues. Velma, Daphne, and Fred found their first clue on the bleachers. It was Olaf Von Schnee's gold pocket watch. "That's odd," Velma said. "I didn't see him at the snowman contest." "Looks like we've got ourselves a suspect," said Daphne. The gang found another clue by the ski slopes. "Check this out, guys," exclaimed Daphne. She had discovered a wind machine. "That must be how the scary snowman made the blizzard," said Velma. "Looks like it's controlled by a remote," added Fred. Meanwhile, Shaggy and Scooby knew just where to start their search for clues, at the snack bar. "Like, maybe it's just his ice cream," said Shaggy, "but it sure seems a lot colder all of a sudden." "Roll, man," barked Scooby-Doo. "Run, roar it." "You thought you could hide from me?" snarled the scary snowman. "Now you know what it feels like to be a popsicle." "Like, I've heard of a snowball fight, but this is ridiculous, eh, Scoob?" asked Shaggy. "Rah!" was all Scooby-Doo could say. Shaggy and Scooby rolled down the hill and landed right next to the gang. "Nice of you guys to drop in," said Velma. "Like, that scary snowman just chased us down the slope on skis," shouted Shaggy. "On skis?" Velma asked. "Something just isn't adding up." "Look," said Fred. "That snowman has left a set of tracks." The gang followed the ski tracks to a small cabin in the woods. There they found blueprints for Von Schnee's Winter Wonderland. "Check out these blueprints. Von Schnee is crossed out and Alpine Jack is written over it. I think this might be the last piece of the puzzle," said Fred. "It's time to put this snowman on ice." "We have to make sure he doesn't sell his lodge to Jack Frostfield," exclaimed Daphne. The gang rushed back to the lodge to talk to Lars Von Schnee. They arrived in the nick of time. "You can't sign those papers," Velma called out. "Jack Frostfield is a frozen fraud. He's been disguising himself as the scary snowman." "How can you be so sure?" asked Lars Von Schnee. "At first I thought the scary snowman was your brother Olaf," continued Velma. "But the snowman chased Shaggy and Scooby on skis, and I remember that Olaf doesn't know how to ski." "How dare you accuse me?" exclaimed Jack Frostfield. What proof do you have?" "Proof?" asked Fred. Right on cue, Shaggy and Scooby came speeding down the slope. "Ah!" yelled Jack Frostfield as he flew into the air. A remote control fell out of his pocket, and he crashed with a thud to the ground. Fred explained that Jack Frostfield used the remote to create a blizzard effect with the wind machine. Once he had scared all the skiers away, he knew that the Von Schnees would sell the resort to him, Velma added. "And I would have gotten away with it too, if it weren't for you meddling kids and your dog," growled Jack Frostfield as the sheriff led him away. "Kids, we just can't thank you enough," exclaimed Lars. "To repay you, we'd like to offer you all free lifetime passes to our resort," said Olaf, "including the smorgasbord." "Like, I think we'll take you up on the offer right away, old pal," exclaimed Shaggy. "Scooby-Dooby-Doo," howled Scooby in agreement. The end. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.